will seize the moment? Who will be crowned as champions of the world? The International Cup final is at last upon us. "90 minutes stands between these teams and a place in history. On his own, lifts it through. Higuain spotted the ball being played and did well to reach it, but that's about as good as it got. Here's Jordan Henderson. Skillfully hit. Made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end. Lallana. Lavezzi. Di Maria. They get it forward. Wilshere. Here's Messi. Messi! They were so nearly punished for their mistake. The keeper just about got enough of that. Now it's a corner, and he's not in the business of winning friends, just football matches.
Well, quite frankly, his defence just didn't do its job then and left him totally exposed. I think he's quite right to be upset about that. It's not good enough, and they ought to be told.
It's been played short. The ball is with Messi. Messi! The shot was on, but he's blocked his lines.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time. OK, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit and desire. They look as though they want it more.
Zabaleta wins it back. Baines. Long ball forward. The ball's with Rooney. Marcos Rojo. Mascherano. Zabaleta. Here's Di Maria. Di Maria showed a great desire to get to the ball. He just couldn't do much with it. Whistle's gone, I think, for a foul. Sturridge shoots. Oh, so close.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Here's Rooney. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. It's Aguero. The intent has been there, but the score remains 0-0 for now. Goal! Argentina! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Argentina have the priceless opener.
Oh, look, from experience I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
Campagnaro. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Jagielka. Cahill. Jordan Henderson. Oh, that's a neat escape. Somehow they emerge unscathed. Baines. Wilshere. Jagielka. Jordan Henderson. Within range. Aguero. He so nearly exploited that mistake. Marcos Rojo. Campagnaro. Garay. Zabaleta. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Messi. Narrowly wide of that left-hand post.
Look, that's exactly the sort of stuff you want to see in a final. That would have been some goal if it was on target.
And he wasn't far off.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Phil Jones. Zabaleta. Here's Aguero. Surely a goal. They were so nearly punished for their mistake. Campagnaro is there and he'll take the ball. Higuain can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well. It's Messi. Fantastic from Messi. It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts him in control now.
Campagnaro. Marcos Rojo. Mascherano. Di Maria. Higuain. Lavezzi. Here's Di Maria. Baines. And that brings to an end what was a pretty tense first half. What struck you about the first 45 minutes of this final then?
Argentina have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
It's a lead, but not a decisive one. 2-0 the score. Di Maria. Mascherano. Marcos Rojo. Zabaleta. Garay. Mascherano. Messi. Here's Higuain. Latched onto that ball nicely, but no joy with the shot.
But that's exactly the sort of stuff you want to see in a final. That would have been some goal if it was on target.
Lavezzi has got it back. Zabaleta. Di Maria. Mascherano. It's Lavezzi. Argentina with a big chance and a big miss. Phil Jones. The ball threaded through. Sturridge, he's onside here. Shoots here. He's looking to find his front men. The ball's with Rooney. Messi, who's just scored a fine goal. Through it goes. An interception. Lallana. 15 minutes of the second half gone now. Argentina not as yet making any changes. He reacted well to the ball in.
Argentina had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
He was close to adding to his tally there.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Sterling. Lifts it over the top. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Marcos Rojo with the foul. A yellow card. No cause for argument there.
Listen, some players just don't think about the consequences of launching themselves into trouble, and that was a classic example.
Goal in sight. No luck again, just like last time.
England have been enjoying as good an attacking spell as you could wish for, and yet they've been incredibly wasteful. I mean, they could have wrapped it up by now, and it's not going right for them.
He's bursting forward. Thumps it long. Messi. Mascherano. Higuain. Messi. A really impressive run through. Wilshere. Rooney. Sturridge. Off he goes. No, needed a better ball there. Looks like a change is in order. There's a player there waiting to come on.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Aguero. Di Maria. Mascherano. England have possession again. Jagielka. Cahill. Jordan Henderson. Cahill. And he's pretty grateful to get that clear. Lampard. It's Lavezzi. Di Maria. Messi. They really should have made it 3-0 there.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
We all know what he can do.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Garay. The clock counting down. He was well positioned, good defending there. Baines. Wilshere tried to play it through. Marcos Rojo wins the battle and emerges with the ball. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Higuain with a definite foul there. No surprise, it's a yellow card. Lampard. Baines. Here's Rooney. It'll be a throw-in. And they've won themselves a free kick which could turn out to be the last kick of the game. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. And a header. He did well to get on the end of the early ball. Less said about the rest, the better.
Well, if only...
That's it. After much consultation with his stopwatch, the referee has blown for time. And this, for them, the ultimate triumph. They can justifiably claim to be the very best team in the world. Moments like this will live forever in the memory of the fans as well as the players. There have been unforgettable highs and lows, and at last, they are champions.
Well, having been fortunate to be in this position during my career, I can only tell you it's the best feeling you can have, to know that all the blood, sweat and tears along the way have been worth it. They've been crowned champions, that's what it's all about. Fantastic. I just feel that this can be a little bit of a strange time, you know. You've worked so hard, yes, you're the champions, you've won the game, and you're looking around at each other thinking, well, what do we do now?